This week we're going to preview USDA's monthly supply demand report, which will be released on Friday, May 12th. We're also going to take a look at a brisk planting pace for corn here in the U.S. and look at the short-term weather forecast and wrap things up with another cancellation by China of U.S. corn sales. Hi, this is Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. We've moved into the month of May here, and this corn crop is off to a good start here in the U.S. However, we're going to start out this week previewing the USDA monthly supply demand report, which will come out on Friday, May 12th at 11 o'clock Central Time. Now, there's a lot of numbers here on this table. We're going to highlight just a few here. This will be the trend yield estimate for corn production at 15.14 billion bushels. The forum number was 15.085 billion bushels. Trend yield is 180.8 compared to 173.3 last year. And the ending stocks, both for new crop, which is 23-24 at over 2 billion bushels, 2105, and the old crop at 1375. A lot of numbers here. Keep in mind on Friday that carryout number will be the bottom line number you want to look at, because that'll incorporate, of course, crop size and demand forecasts. Let's now shift our gears to the short-term weather trends. Let's take a look at the short-term forecast from T-Storm Weather. We're starting out this week looking at May 11th through the 14th. A bit of a rainy pattern setting up here later this week into the weekend. The heaviest amounts are forecast in those pink areas. The next level is in the blue, and as we move further east, a little bit of lighter amounts. So we'll look at quantify that more in a bit in a second. We're looking ahead to next week now, May 15th through the 21st. A bit of a different pattern, a cooler pattern, but a bit of a drier pattern setting up. Not near as much rain as forecast for this weekend. Let's quantify things over the next 7 days in terms of precip. We're looking here at the heaviest amounts up in the northern plains, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, as well as the central plains and Kansas. Lighter amounts as we move into the central corn belt, but still a bit of rainfall across Indiana as well as southern Ohio. Let's now look at 14-day forecast. A lot of yellow, light yellow if you will, and that's normal amounts over the next 14 days. So it looks promising for corn planting in those areas. One area of concern is that northern plains where the heavier green colors are dictated in the North Dakota, South Dakota area. Let's now look at corn planting progress from the USDA. Let's look at our nationwide map. Now we're looking at a very brisk pace this past week, all the way from 26 to 49% nationwide. Illinois at 73%, Iowa at 70%. However, the eastern belt was curtailed because of some wet conditions. Ohio only at 11%, Michigan at 6%. But again, those are closer to the averages compared to the western belt where we're ahead. Let's look at now the recent history of planting progress. Again, looking at an area here of 49%, beg your pardon, for 2023. That's well above the average, and also looking at a pace that's well above where it was back in that very sluggish crop year of 2019. Now, over the next 2 weeks here, we're looking at approximately 33% of the corn will be planted. That'll push us up maybe to that 75 to 80% level. Let's now shift gears and look at outstanding sales of exports for U.S. corn. Now, big news this week was the additional cancellation of sales by China of 272,000 tons. Look at that red line, continues to decline here in terms of unshipped book. We're really starting to be concerned that the USDA will lower its export forecast in Friday's supply demand report. Let's now switch gears to South America and look at the rainfall forecast for Brazil. Looking here over a drier pattern, that's normal from going into mid-May in Brazil. In the north, we're actually filling grain, so dry weather is not that big a deal here in terms of yields. As we move further south, however, it's in the pollination stage. So we'll keep an eye on this for you further into the month. Let's wrap things up this week looking at trends in December corn futures. Now, December corn, as we tape here on Tuesday, is about $5.20 a bushel. That's $2 below where it was last year, but it's still 35 cents above the 5-year average for this time of year. So again, strongly encourage you to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to defend your balance sheet. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 800-664-2321. We'll put you in contact with one of our risk management consultants who'll be happy to visit with you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss an upload. And on Friday this week, we'll have our live YouTube update following the USDA report at 11:20 Central Time. Thanks a lot. Have a good week.